Hello YouTube viewers. This is the second time that I've done a video on getting rid of yellow jackets. This time we're going to cover it from A to Z, including making your own mixture, and we're also going to take a look at live larvae. This is what an adult yellow jacket looks like. It's early September, and looking at the nest, each layer represents another brood. All right, the first thing is how to make up the mixture that goes into the shop vac. All right, keep in mind I'm doing this with one hand. First step, take the top off of your shop vac. Yeah, get the top off, set it on the floor. Okay, I'm setting mine in a laundry tub, and I'm gonna put in about 3 inches of water. I would probably do 2 inches, but I give an extra inch because I got an unlevel surface that I'm working with, and I gotta have water on the entire base of this shop vac. Next step, add your laundry soap. You don't want to put your laundry soap in there first because you don't want to create a lot of bubbles. That's very important, not to create a lot of bubbles, because you don't want them to be able to sit on top of those bubbles. You want them to drown. So you add it, squirt you about 2 squirts. Oh, this is almost gone. So, well, I'd say roughly 2 tablespoons full of detergent. Then what I'll do, I'll just swish my hand around in it, and you can feel where it has settled down at the bottom. It's real slick at the bottom, so I'll just swish my hand around because I want to get it diffused throughout the water. And the whole purpose of adding the soap is to break the tension of the water, because you don't want them to be able to float on the top. Now put your shop vac back together. All right, here you can see I've got my hose laid out, and it runs along the fence. And it goes to right where that center block is. The center block wall is, and the fence comes together. There's a hole in the dirt. I don't know that I can get it where you can see it, but they're coming and going from there. There's not that much activity right now, but trust me, there's plenty of them in there. So we're going to run our vac and see how many of them we can round up. All right, it doesn't have to be perfectly level, but you don't want any of the floor of the vacuum cleaner to be exposed somewhere where they can land and be safe. You want at least a 1/2 inch of water if it has to be tilted a little bit. That's why I put 3 inches of water in there. To ensure that I've got water completely covering the base of the shop vac. So now it's just a matter of hooking up the hose to it. Get your hose hooked up and you turn it on. And then I'll leave it hooked up for about an hour, hour and a half. And then I'll shut it down for an hour or two. Then I might turn it back on again for another hour. All right, I'll let this thing run for an hour. Let's see what we got here. Can you see that? It's full of yellow jackets. There's got to be at least 200 in there. That's after letting it run for an hour. Hands down, this is the best method that I've ever used to get rid of yellow jackets. All right, after I got done vacuuming the majority of them out of there, I think there was still, let's say, 30 to 50 still in there. I'll say closer to 30. The way to get them out, if you still have some residual, In fact, I strongly suggest you do this irregardless, even if you get them all out of there. Hit them with this Delta Dust. This is available at Walmart and pest supply places. You want to turn this up into that hole and squirt it. And right after you do it, you want to back off because they're going to come up out of there. Another option is have your leaf blower idling in one hand. And after you hit them with that Delta Dust with your right hand, let's say, put the leaf blower in there with your left hand, right behind, pulling that Delta Dust back. Get that leaf blower over the hole and blow it up into that hole so it'll go deep in there and get all of them. Now, something I want to point out is after you do that, as I was saying, back off, get out of the way. Those larvae are still going to be alive. There's not going to be any yellow jackets to service them anymore, to feed them. But they'll still be alive. So you're still going to need to excavate that hole afterwards. Last point is I have used Delta Dust in the daytime and I have used it at night. During the daytime, of course, it gives you more visibility so you can see what's going on around you. But you definitely want to get back up off that hole after hitting them with that dust. This is how a yellow jacket's nest looks. And you can see I've hit it with that dust. It's killed the adults, but the larvae are still alive. Now, I strongly suggest that you hit these larvae with some gasoline to get rid of them too. Here's zoomed in a little bit. If this has helped you, please remember to like it. Thank you and have a good one.